Hello and welcome to this week's Runescape news. Whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea as we're getting straight into it. The Sanctum of Rebirth update is coming on July the 22nd as Jagex has just confirmed its release date. And the release date for the new City of hard and elite area tasks arriving next week on July the 15th. Funnily enough, the only requirement for the Sanctum of Rebirth seems to be the Necromancy tutorial. In addition to the release date, we see an image of what seem to be the two other bosses part of the Sanctum of Rebirth boss dungeon. These bosses seem to be called, based on the teasers, Vermix, Kazalam, and Redacted, so the third boss name has not been shared just yet. For those unfamiliar with the update, this will be the first so-called boss dungeon without minions like the current existing elite dungeons. You're able to take on this dungeon by yourself or with up to 3 other players. Unique to this dungeon in normal mode is that instead of going to Dev's office once you die, you'll be resurrected on the spot with significantly reduced damage for a short time, instead of, actually having death, so it's going to be far less punishing. In terms of rewards, we have a powerful set of tier 95 dual-wield magic weapons, which we've already been talking about in the past, and hard mode, of course, increases your odds of getting these rewards. Now, there also seem to be some couple of unannounced hard mode exclusive drops, which we'll be uncovering on release day. Each boss has its own drop table, but there's also an incentive to clear the entire dungeon, as a full 3 boss clear will provide you an additional completion drop table. And the reason we don't have all that much info right now about this update, no images, no live stream, is because Jagex is trying something a little bit different by backing off the tell-all approach and giving us little hints here and there as we get closer to release, which isn't all that far away anyway. Personally, I find the tell-all approach fitting for pretty much every single piece of content, with the exception of major updates like a new skill such as archaeology or necromancy. So overall, I just don't think this is necessary, and I would just tell players and show most of the update so that they have an idea of what they're getting into, but that's just my personal opinion. I do kind of understand players that want like a surprise and don't want any details beforehand, no spoilers, nothing, but that's just not me. I like knowing what's coming up. Jagex has managed to get RuneFest back on the calendar after the recent cancellation due to the Insomnia Gaming Festival being cancelled and Player One events going. The new date set on the calendar is March the 1st and 2nd, 2025, and it will be hosted at the National Exhibition Centre in Birmingham. Existing tickets will be automatically transferred to the new event, although if you're not able to attend the new date, you can simply request a full refund. This post will be linked below, although you can simply look it up yourself on the official RuneScape website too. Patch-wise this week, the majority of the updates are graphical and stability issues being fixed. Additionally, the Grave Scorpions that seem to have been forgotten last Scorpion model update have now also been graphically updated. And finally, Cryxeal Knight should now be more clickable thanks to their updated hitbox. Players using the Facebook login functionality should upgrade to a Jagex account as soon as possible, as the Facebook login feature will be retired this summer. With that being said, we've come to the end of a rather short news video this week, and last week didn't have really interesting content to cover, so it is what it is. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.